Okay, take two. We should be, in theory, live. Cool. All right, so yeah, I don't know what is going on with the audio, why it worked on Tuesday and this morning and then not this afternoon. But yeah, so again, I am Dungeon Master Rick. This is my shit. We're here to do some other stuff today. And Kay, I'll let you go ahead and take it away.
Okay. Take two. I'm Kay. I play Athos in the normal campaign. I didn't say that last time. I should have. But today we're going to play Futurama, where the Planet Express crew has gotten themselves cryogenically frozen until the year 4023, and they've decided that they're going to reopen the Planet Express delivery service. And so this is our inaugural crew of the brand new, exactly the same Planet Express ship. So if you guys want to introduce your characters, that would be lovely.
Hi, I'm Dan. I play the lovable satyr bard Gil on the main pod, as well as the goofy dwarf cleric in the Bad Boys of New Alexandria. Today, I'm going to be playing Zur, the Omicronian barbarian, who is joining the crew because he likes to pilot ships. That's his whole goal in life.
Nice. So, Amos, you want to go next?
Hi, I'm C and I play Jonas in our Hammer of the Gods main podcast. And today I'll be playing Amos, a amorphous blob that is bright orange with some blue spots and blue eyes. And I'm a Sorlock who loves wandering the vast reaches of space. Why not join the crew?
Checks out.
Perfect.
Cool. And yeah, I'm again Rick. I'm normally the dungeon master, but I am not tonight. And I am playing Frylon. I am a College of Lore bard, and I am a warforged who is basically just like modeled after Fry. Yeah, that's me.
Awesome. So you guys are the brand new crew of the Planet Express, like I said before, and you have gathered in the conference room for your first assignment, where you meet an old man in a lab coat that is white and blue fuzzy slippers. As he shuffles his way to the table, he says, "Well, hello everyone. I'm Professor Farnsworth, your employer. I see you've all taken the time to get to know each other a little bit, so let's begin, shall we? So they say we can't send you out on your first mission anymore without providing you some form of official training." He motions to his left and says, "So good news, everyone. I've built something that can do just that." And like sitting in the room in front of the actual Planet Express ship is like it's a virtual reality training program, and it's just like chrome. And you got seats and then little metal buckets, like the hair dryers, kind of, in like a salon. And he says, the program's called the Planet Express Simulated Training, or PEST for short. It evaluates your performance and determines whether or not you have what it takes to be part of the official Planet Express crew. And he hands out forms to everyone and says, "You cannot be liable for anything that may happen to any of you. Please fill this out," which, it's a waiver which will release Planet Express and any of its employees from any liability in the event you should receive mental or bodily harm. And so he says, "Well, what are you waiting for? Take your seats."
Doesn't even wait for us to sign it.
Honestly, the most realistic thing there with Farnsworth is giving us a sheet to sign and then just having us do it anyway without signing. I like it. I'm here for it. Are there any seats big enough for an Omicronian in here? Like, I mean, they're pretty big. They're big boys.
Yeah, they like levitate a little bit, so you could definitely center your booty on this chair.
All right, I find one, and I just like plop down into it. There's no like grace about it. Yes, this is my chair, the chair for Zer.
It bounces down, like hits the ground a little bit, and then just bounces back up.
Perf.
Yeah, Frylon just takes a seat and, you know, like whistling a little tune to himself.
Amos goes over and takes a seat and doesn't maybe have the best body control in his excitement, and kind of like sloths down through the edges of the chair, kind of not quite puddling, but then he realizes where he is and it's like, oh, these people probably are not comfortable with me looking like this, and just like pops right back into a kind of a more human form instead of a blobby.
So considerate, so considerate.
Well, that was weird.
So the professor presses a button, and the helmets, they slowly descend onto each of your heads. And as this happens, everything looks black for just a moment as the program boots up. And a few moments later, you find yourselves back in the conference room, seated around the round table, and Professor Farnsworth is speaking. Good news, everyone! We've received an order to deliver a shipment of quantanium to our dear friend Amy over on Mars. One thing before you head off, though. One of you will need to act as captain of the ship. And his eyes glaze over, and he looks past you at the Planet Express ship.
I'm already on the ship. I just decided.
Yeah, Frylon is just going to make his way over there.
Obviously, Amos should be the captain, but you know.
Amos? No, Captain. Amos does not captain. Amos Kitchen.
Amos also no word.
Why waste time using many word when can save time using less word?
Okay, so...
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm so sorry. My voice does not always work quite well. Forgive my stammering sometimes. Thanks.
Oh my God.
Zer
Okay,
can't.
thanks. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you all have boarded the Planet Express ship. Who was captain? Did we decide?
Zer is captain.
Sir. Okay, so you're sitting in the captain's chair, and I don't know the other positions on a ship, to be honest. I'm not very well versed in ships and
Captain
boats.
and not captain.
Captain and not captain. That's kind of what I was thinking too. Anyway, the important thing is you're all on the ship, and a message begins to play as soon as you shut the stairway, like the door to get in. And you hear a man clear his throat and say, "Is this thing on?" And he fumbles with the camera for a moment before he appears on the screen, and it is a very, very orange-headed fellow, and he says, "Hi, Philip J. Fry here. Your job's to pick up quantanium from the warehouse on Virgon 6, then deliver it to Amy at Wong Vegas on Mars. Oh, and make sure you say hi to Amy for me. Here's the coordinates. It's Zone 16T East, 434122.57, North 4641106.59, and then the message ends playback."
And while he's listing off these coordinates, I'm like, hey, I'm model after that guy.
Cool. Anyone?
I wasn't sure if he was done modeling after that guy.
No, like I'm modeled because I'm
know
a
what you're
robot. Yeah.
saying. Yes. Yeah. What's your character's name again?
Me?
Yeah. Everybody
Frylon.
else has their character name changed.
No, they don't, because Kay is definitely not Athos in real life.
Well, by everybody, I meant me and C. So
Sounds like a
anyway,
personal problem.
as the video recording of Fry is playing, and as Frylon Frylon, or whatever his name is, over there is spouting off about how he's modeled after the original Fry, Zur is just going to be like trying to punch the numbers in as quickly as he can into the navigation system, but it is actually probably the microwave.
Okay.
Yeah, Frylon just goes over and like hits the autopilot.
Perfect. I was about to say you can choose to use autopilot to get to the coordinates, or you can choose to manually navigate there. That is entirely your choice.
As he hits the autopilot, I finish entering the coordinates into the microwave and hit go, and I'm assuming the ship starts to take off. And yes, told you, Zur is great pilot.
The ship begins to take off, and you see a plate spinning and a light on inside this device you have typed all these numbers into.
That is the hyperdrive.
No, those are my burritos.
Yes, the burritos of hyperdrive.
I do not know what kind of kitchen you all run normally, but the burritos do not need hyperdrive. That is all.
Yeah, no, they already have they're hyper burritos. That's already in them.
Fire sauce?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm a robot, so.
You are strange chefs.
Okay, so shortly after you have this conversation, the autopilot has done its work, and your trip to the warehouse on Vergon 9 has gone smoothly, and you arrive to see there. You're at the warehouse, and you see a bunch of rat people, like cowering in fear outside of the door.
Like were rats, or like rat-sized people, or people-sized rats, or
Like were rats at the warehouse.
are they rats, or are they were rats? Are they built like a were? I'm so confused. I'm not really confused.
So,
I'm just
My question is it a warehouse or is it a warehouse?
It's a warehouse.
You can't see what I'm pointing at, but I was pointing at Frylon to agree. But
Yeah,
anyway,
on my screen, you're pointing the wrong way.
So, well, I'm just a floating head now. It's kind of cool. Sorry. So, as far as the were rat people go, when you say they're cowering in fear, can we see what they're cowering in fear from? Are they cowering in fear from us? Do we know that?
You do not know yet, but you can definitely speak to them if you would like, or you can roll for perception or investigation if you would like to not speak to them. They definitely seem like they're scared of like whatever is like inside. They don't seem like they're scared of outside, and they're dressed in like little warehouse uniforms.
Yes, they cower before the might of Zur.
Yeah, that checks out.
All right. So, as captain, I feel we must go into the barn and see what they are afraid of.
Okay. I mean, can I get a slurm first?
I don't know what this slurm is that you speak of. Amos, prepare a slurm for Frylon.
I need to go back to the kitchen.
Yeah,
Quick.
so Frylon is going to look for a vending machine.
There's a vending machine that is very near the microwave, and it has a very bold attitude.
I'm already in the kitchen.
I mean, tell me more, paint me a word picture about this bold attitude, because I need more information.
A little sassy little vending machine.
Oh. You like
Big,
to flirt,
bold,
huh?
and sassy, and full of slurm.
Well, that's just how I like them. Big, bold, sassy, and full of slurm.
Me too.
This is definitely not going to get derailed at all.
Yeah, we can get this done in an hour and a half for sure.
That'll be
The
fine.
Amos voice kills me every time it comes on.
So I'm at this big bold slurm dispenser machine. And I okay, please give me if I turn this dial and they stroke this tier to the left and I
Hey, watch what you're doing there.
hey well
can't-
tell me
You can't just touch that. You gotta
You
ask
gotta
consent.
pay for that.
oh okay, reaches into my poncho pocket and puts the required coinage.
What you think I
Barge.
am? Some kind of cheap little water dispenser?
Water. I'm here for slurm for Frylon.
Oh, you gotta give me double that, baby.
Okay, just reaches into my pouch. Here you go. Is that enough?
Oh, that's a more appropriate amount. Now you be careful when you touch me. I don't
Oh.
like it so rough like that. The twisting, no thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Sorry, this isn't my normal kitchen. I'll do
Yeah,
better.
Frylon definitely already had a slurm and has already like chugged 4 of them.
I turn to hand you the slurm that I've been given. Here's a slurm.
Oh, sweet. I love slurm. And chugs that one immediately.
Zer demands more sassy vending machine.
Please rewrite this game to just be about the sassy vending machine.
Oh, I don't think you have enough money to take me with you where you're going. You can't get me off this ship, big boy.
Challenge accepted. I say as
Zer-
I'm like walking
Zer
off
would
the
never
ship.
rip the vending machine out and take it against its will. But I love the vending machine. I just want to put that out there right now.
It would be consensual. Obviously, I mean,
The sassy vending machine just said no. So we respect sassy vending machines on
because
this
you don't
ship,
have enough money.
Frylon.
Because you don't have enough money.
Come on, Frylon. Into the warehouse we go.
Okay,
you
but if it bites me, I can't promise what I'll do next.
You guys got work to do for the professor. Get out there. So is everyone else going out of the ship, or you definitely don't have to? But
Definitely just Zer right now. Amos is still in the kitchen from what I understand.
No,
And
I said I
Frylon
was
is
walking out of the
still,
ship. I
negotiating.
said I was walking out of the ship.
Oh, perfect.
Goodbye, sassy vending machine. I will see you when we're back.
oh, I expect that. Okay. So you exit the ship, and what would you like to do? You know, the rats are still cowering outside in their cute little warehouse uniforms, and your shipment is most likely inside this building.
Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna go up to the first one that I can see, like the closest one, and just be like, "Hi, I like to cower too, but while you're cowering, can you tell us where we need to go?"
Yeah. What are you here for?
We're here for the
Probably some
Order of
stuff.
Quantonium, of course. Why else would we be here?
Yeah, the stuff and the thing.
So he pulls out a clipboard, and he's like, "Well, the warehouse is indisposed right now, but what's the name on your order?"
Zer.
I'm pretty sure it's the professor. No other name.
The Professor Wernstrom.
Probably.
Oh, okay. Well, so you see, none of my workers will go inside because there's been a small little outbreak of what was it? Vampire slugs. And they got out. And you know, were rats and vampire slugs, they're like mortal enemies.
Are they related to the brain slugs? Because I don't have a brain, and
Nah,
neither
no
did the
relation.
original Fry.
no relation. They're native to here on Vergon 6.
Cool.
But and he looks at you specifically, Frylon. You look like they might not affect you, and they are lethal to us here, and I really need my boys to be working. We're not making any money standing out here cowering in fear. So
Yeah.
maybe we could work something out.
Yeah, that's why I'm here, because I wasn't making any money cowering in fear either. I guess you have to have a job or something.
That's what they tell us.
Well, I mean, I'd like to see them bite my shiny metal ass, so let's go.
No enemy in the galaxy can stand up to the might of Zer.
So, are you sure you want to go in? You definitely have flesh.
Your ass is much less metal.
The flesh of my ass is not your concern.
You're
Why
very
not,
right, sir.
Zer. That doesn't make any sense.
What are these things? What vampire? What do they feed on?
Flesh. What else would they feed on?
I look down at my blobby orange hand and put it closer toward the rare rat, and I go, "Is flesh? I'm blob."
Yeah, I don't discriminate.
Well, there's only one way to find out. And then Frylon is just pushing Amos in front of him towards the warehouse.
I jiggle and
100%
wobble
check out.
forward.
Okay, so you're jiggling into the warehouse?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Jello jiggling.
Wonderful. Okay. So they let you into the warehouse. Like they open the door and then shut it very quickly. Yeah, like they're terrified of these vampire slugs. And excuse me. So it's a pretty typical looking warehouse, and you know, the shipments are categorized by numbers and like numerically and then alphabetically. And currently you don't see any of these vampire slugs that they are speaking of, but there's lots of boxes, you know, lots of places for them to hide, and they didn't tell you how many there were. But if you would like to make a roll for that, or let me know
What
where you would like
what
to look.
flavor of roll would you like?
Perception or investigation.
Okay,
Will do just fine.
Frylon can probably do one of those. One of them is slightly better than the other. That is
Zer's
a 13. That is a 13 for percepting.
Okay. Does anyone else would like to make roll also, or no?
I mean, I got a 5, so. I mean, Zer got a 5.
Right. Amos, did you want to?
Yes, I would like to roll. So that's hilarious. I have a -1, but I rolled so high. I got a 17.
Nice. Okay, so Amos, in the eastern corridor of all of this Boxland warehouse, you can see 4 little slug shadows amongst the boxes. And then Frylon in the northern corner, like the northwest corner, you see an additional 2.
Oh, sweet. And I'm gonna like head in the opposite direction.
The opposite direction of the slugs?
Yeah.
Okay. What would you guys?
How big are the slugs?
Probably about like our hand sizes.
Zur is curious if they are edible.
Anything is edible if you try hard enough.
At least once.
That is true.
I would like to eat one of them.
Have Amos and Frylon told you where they are? Because you have not found them.
Sluggo,
Oh.
buggo, to the late east. I point at them.
Oh yeah, there's some other ones over there.
Yes, give me more. But yes, Zur is going to go try and eat whichever group is the smallest.
Okay.
For the glory of Omicron!
So how would you like to approach doing that?
Well, much like my people, I'm very straightforward, so I'm just going to walk over and try to pick one up and eat it. Rest in peace, Zur. We knew ye well.
It doesn't seem to care. In other words, I rolled a 1. So it doesn't even seem to notice that you are not like the box that it was crawling on. It doesn't notice that it has been picked up yet.
Sir does look very box-like.
Apparently.
Beautiful.
It's the first thing I noticed.
To a slug.
Very boxy. Very boxy. So then I would like to yeah, I mean, you know, Omicrons, they got that giant mouth where like their head can kick back. And they got I'm just gonna I'm just gonna do the damn thing.
Okay.
What do I need to do? Do I need to roll for attack, or what do you want me to do?
No, I'll let you eat it, but you need to make a Constitution save.
Are you sure that's the one I need to make?
I'm sure.
R.I.P. Zer.
I got a 12 altogether. I don't know.
Okay. So it doesn't really settle well in your stomach, but you don't get violently ill. You got a mad tummy ache.
The tummy ache is the sign of strength amongst my people, the people of Zur.
Yeah, you guys
Okay.
are pretty weird.
So while this is happening, I need to know what Frylon and Amos are doing.
I mean, I'm looking for box.
Which box? There's lots box.
The box.
The box.
The one and only. Well, maybe one and only. The one of unknown number. Like our package.
The one you're actually looking for?
Yeah.
Okay. So like you told the man, you would definitely know that you're not actually there for Professor Wernstrom's box, but you are there for Professor Farnsworth's box. So you would definitely be able to go to F in the alphabetized.
Would Frylon know that though? Or would he just hear Professor and think that's the guy?
You can go to P if you would like. That is up to you.
Or W for Wernstrom. Because
Are you
that's the name that I heard.
looking for Wernstrom?
What?
Oh, were you actually looking for Wernstrom?
I mean, because that's the name that they said, so now that's what I've convinced myself I'm
Okay.
here for.
Okay. Yeah, you can look for it in W. And so that'd be like another probably investigation since you're specifically looking for it. Yeah. In the W section of the boxes. You're muted.
Yeah, it didn't unmute. I pushed the button and it said no. Yeah, I don't find it.
You find Wombo.
Guys, I found the Wombo box. That's what we're here for, right?
Zer's tummy is not feeling so good.
That doesn't help me, sir. And yeah, Farallon's just like grabbing the box that clearly just says Wombo all over it. Doesn't say Professor anything. And he's just like, this is what we need. Just pulls it off and is like, okay, time to go.
Okay. So you take the Wombo box. Amos, what are you doing while this is occurring?
What's the luck that Amos would be standing near the F boxes in his search for? He was probably like looking at the slugs to the east, just kind of staring them down.
Roll for luck. What a better opportunity to roll for luck than now.
$17.
There's a pretty good chance that you're close. You're not
Decent.
directly on it, but I would give you being within one movement, you know?
Would I head closer to the slugs or farther away from them, getting close to it? The F section.
You'd be a little bit further away.
If I went toward the slugs or away from them.
If you went toward the F section, you would be further away from the slugs.
Okay. Then I am definitely heading away from the slugs. Sluggo. No. And I head away from them. Probably looking at the boxes as I go.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
Probably not.
So just glancing at these boxes as you're walking away from the slugs after you watch Zer eat one?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna
Somehow
make you
this
roll or
crew is even
anything.
dumber.
Okay.
I'd like to say I was looking for something, but I'm not super smart, so it's probably not realistic.
Very fair. Okay, so Zer, what would you like to do next after not digesting a slug well?
Zer never learned how to fucking read, so probably not much help in this situation. Unless you need more slugs to be consumed, in which case Zer will gladly consume more slugs for the glory of the Empire.
There were, what was it? I think 3 or 4 more slugs in that corner. So that is up to you.
4 more?
There were
Yeah.
3, I think, in the northwest corner, you said.
I can't remember.
Because like, aren't we supposed to get rid of the slugs for the rat people?
Yeah,
I mean,
I
that's
thought
technically not why we're here.
I thought it was 4 and 2, but I can't remember. It doesn't really matter. Well, it kind of does.
There's
It-
4 to the east and 2 to the northwest.
We'll go with that.
I guess
Numbers.
I will eat another slug.
Okay, so you pick it up, and what is your armor class?
I'm not supposed to tell you. It's 14.
Okay, so this slug bites you, but it doesn't seem to be able to get its teeth through your thick Omicronian skin on this bite. But otherwise,
That
you're
checks
fine.
out. So, as the slug bites me, I'm just going to bite it back.
Okay.
Bite it in half. I have a bite attack. Do you want me to roll for it, or do you want me just to do like earlier and roll a con
Yeah,
save?
roll for it, roll for it. This one's feisty.
$16.
You bite him in half, and now he's oozing green ooze. Probably his blood.
I'm gonna chew up the half that I bit, and then I'm gonna slurp down the ooze because that's what Zer would do, and then I'm gonna eat the other half.
Okay, now I need you to do another con save.
I mean, it's a 9. Could have been worse.
You regurgitate a small amount, but you don't fully lose your lunch.
Yeah, guts of steel on Omicron Persei 8.
Like as you say that, you're like guts of steel.
Hey, I'm 80% steel. That's now steel.
Zer lives to eat another day.
Okay, so Frylon, what are you doing with this package for?
No, I'm taking it to the
Wombo?
ship.
Okay, going back to the ship.
Yeah. Are any of the slugs close to where I would be?
If you would like to perceive, there may be some hiding in places you technically could not see. Like in between the boxes and stuff, you know.
That is a 14.
You can find just the tail of one sticking out.
So just the tip, you might say.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Them all.
Yeah, I wanna grab its tip. I wanna grab the tail and like try to stuff it into my chest compartment.
Okay. So, oh my gosh, that bounced so far. I don't even know where it went.
Here you go.
Oh, it is. What is your armor class?
Great question, Bob. 13.
Okay, so while the vampire effects of like a vampire slug would not actually affect you, it is going to pierce through your armor and leave little bitty holes and inject venom into your little your little compartment, your arm
I thought you were
compartment.
gonna say cavity, and I was very concerned.
I was gonna say cavity, and I changed my mind mid sentence.
I wish you had kept with it. That would have been amazing.
So, that would be like 2 damage.
Oh man, that guy's
But-
feisty.
No adverse effects for the robot.
Cool.
And so you grabbed him and put him in your pack.
In my chest compartment,
Okay. Yeah.
because I mean, I'm basically like Bender, but I look like Fry.
Yeah. I just couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Cool. And you're heading back outside.
Yeah, to the ship.
Amos, what are you doing?
Amos would be walking through the boxes unless Frylon, like, did he see Frylon like head back out? Did Frylon say anything?
Frylon's just whistling.
So Amos would have no idea to leave. If
He wouldn't have given you like direct directions to leave, but he's also not being quiet.
So I know, like, all I'm saying is I noticed that he has left.
How focused on the boxes are you is the question.
Probably enough that I would be seeing boxes, but totally not aware of my surroundings.
Okay. Yeah, so you would notice at the very least the whistling like not being there anymore.
Huh. That's weird. Do I still see Zer?
Zer has just eaten another slug.
So I probably tune in just in time to hear. I was guts of steel.
Yes, exactly.
Are your guts really made of steel? Steel guts. That's strange. I thought Frylon was the only one who had steel guts.
Omicronian guts, stronger than steel. Not really made out of steel, though.
Oh, I see. He doesn't really see, but he just pretends to understand.
Yeah, and as I'm walking out, like probably catch the end of this and I was like, yeah, my guts are like 20% steel.
Cool. I'm 20% steel, baby. Anyway. So yeah, Amos, what were you doing? That was the question, and I got distracted.
Oh, I turned to like talk to Zer.
Okay, that's all you're doing?
Where is our companion? This one with the steel guts.
The robot is carrying the box. On my orders, of course.
He found box already?
Yes, and Zer is quite confident it is the correct box, because the robot said so. And also Zer can read.
Do you know you're lying?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to roll for deception? Against Amos?
Oh, am I rolling for perception or like what am I rolling?
Great question. I would love to tell you. But un momento.
Or persuasion in my
I mean, I would have guessed like insight.
Good luck beating my roll. It was really good.
No, insight looks good. I had to get the list in front of me. I was like, I have most of them in my head. Yeah, so deception versus insight.
Fight.
15.
2.
There's lying.
I gotta.
You're like as bad as the kid in the middle that's like, I'm lying.
I only rolled a 4, so.
Beautiful.
So can read. Good, huh? Okay. Well, we have box. Let us go.
So you're saying this even though you know he's lying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Amos totally just saw Zer slurp down some slugs. I mean, listen, that's got to be intimidating.
That's true.
So I feel like Frylon, after he gets to the ship, is going to realize that it does not say professor anywhere on this package. He's still going to keep it on the ship, and then he's going to go back to the warehouse.
I love how it's like it's Fry, but you're Bender. Like you may look like Fry, but on the inside you're 100% sleazy blackjack Bender.
I wouldn't say 100%. I'd say like 75%.
You're giving me 100%, so.
Hey, I am 75% Bender, and I'm sticking to it. That's my story.
Amos! Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was gonna say, what are you guys doing while Frylon is heading back inside?
I'm going to add, well, I'll just do it. Amos, these slugs are quite delectable. Do you think you could prepare them in the kitchen on the ship?
Kitchen. Amos. Yes. Sluggo. We We can prepare sluggo. I hope. Will be a new delicacy. And I immediately take off toward the east corner where I saw slugs last.
Glory to the Empire!
So since I've chugged like 6 slurms at least, I feel like my chest cavity probably maybe isn't full of slurm, but there's a lot in there.
Your slug is
So-
drinking slurm.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's what I was hoping for. So I'm gonna, like, as I come back in, I'm just gonna like pull out this slurm infused slug and just be like, here, snack on this.
So it's like radiating, like greenish yellow color,
It's radiating radiation.
basically. It's not radiation, it's slurm. It's good for you.
That's science.
Do you accept this slurm slug offering?
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Dan. I'm just like, have a bite of my slurm worm.
Slurm worm? Yes! Zur would like that. And then I just take a bite of it, I guess.
Okay. So it's bloated and it definitely doesn't have very much will to move. And so it's definitely not going to be able to wiggle around enough to bite you. So you kind of very easily picked him up and bit him. One more Constitution save. Please.
17 on that one. Zur is heating up.
So it seems as if the slurm being infused with it it agrees with your Omicronian digestive system so much better than just the unseasoned vampire slugs.
I mean, one more slurm and you're on fire. So
You think it's a wonderful
This-
marinade.
The slurm is the drink of the people of Omicron Persei 8. All hail to the slurm.
that's what I'm saying.
So Amos, what are you doing while this is happening?
Booking it for the 4 slugs in the east corner.
So you're there, and they are not in the same position they were before. Time has elapsed. But they haven't moved far, so it doesn't take you very long to find them.
Where are they now?
Like 3 inches from where they were before. Like they have not moved far. Just enough for you to know that they've moved.
Ah, slippery little fellows.
Says you.
Zur, take 4. Take 4, Zur. Amos. So I extend the pseudopod that is part of my blob body, and it comes out of my belly button. And I cast Mage Hand because I don't want to touch these with my actual hands, and I want to try to pick up the first slug with my Mage Hand. And I extend this pseudopod out into the kind of like a little pouch, like a soup spoon shape. It can extend out to like 10 feet, so I'm going to stay a little ways back.
That's actually a hilarious mental image.
That's good soup.
Vampire slug soup.
Slug soup. Let's try this.
What'd you say, Dan?
So you pick it up. What are you doing with it?
I would like to mage hand it over to my pseudo pouch
Okay,
and drop it in if I can.
you sure can.
Whoop.
I feel like
He's wa-
Frylon like walks around the corner and sees Amos with this pseudopod coming out. It's just like, whoa, Amos, man, you nice, but like, whoa.
Oh, this is happening while you're giving Zur the slurm worm, like
Mm,
the exact same time.
mm. Maybe I just catch like the tail end of it.
Yeah, you could catch the tail end.
Giving Zur the slurm worm. That's a whole new- I'm going to start using
Phrasing.
that.
Yep, phrasing.
Amazing.
Is that
Put
some
that on
kind of
Urban
euphemism from your country?
So there I was, right?
Giving him the old slurm worm.
So, Amos, you have this slug in your pseudopod. What are you
I would-
doing with it?
My pseudopod stretches to accommodate the slug, and I would like to go back in for slug number 2.
So, is this like your version of a stomach, or
No, so like it's
I'm
just
confused. Please help me.
Okay, so like in amoebas, like I'm gonna like kind of base it off like kind of in real life.
Okay.
So amoebas, they can have different types of pseudopodia, which
Mhm.
come out in the like in like maybe like an arm, and they can either use them to eat like macrophagy, or they can use them to propel themselves or whatever. Not quite in the way that like a flagellate would, but anyway, sorry, science. So use pseudopod, soup cup pouch, and I am eventually, as soon as I get all these slugs, or as many slugs as I can get, the pseudopod will come back into my body, and the slugs will be stored in a vacuole for safe keeping.
This section of the stream is sponsored by Sea Science Corner.
Vacuum sealed slugs.
Your soup cup.
Amos, the
Again.
fresh maker.
I'm a fan.
No, I'm here
God.
for it. You got soup slugs in your slug soup pouch, pseudopod.
We're getting
pouch.
sued by so many people
Please,
for the stream alone.
Please, we need a song. Soup slugs in a soup pouch.
We have no affiliation with Fox or any of its affiliates. This is merely a fan adaptation.
Oh, I meant like the Mentos parody and
Oh, I didn't even know.
everybody else.
I don't
Yeah.
know what that is.
Oh, I
Oh,
didn't
'cause-
realize I was actually.
Oh,
Oh, it is the you know, yeah. Now that I
Yeah.
think about it, I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. Wasn't
I have no idea.
because she was like Amos,
yeah,
the fresh maker or whatever.
a Mentos, the fresh.
Hmm.
Yes.
Oh
Oh my goodness.
That's okay.
All right, well,
Anyway.
how many? I'm gonna try to mage hand as many of these slugs into my pouch as possible.
You can get all 4.
All for,
I'll
well,
let
hey,
that
how much do
happen.
they weigh each?
6 pounds.
Oof, I can only fit like maybe 2,
Okay.
and it's a little bit of a struggle. So I suck those in and put them in a little vacuole inside my body. And I cover it with my poncho, and I
Okay.
decide,
I mean, we can make them 3 pounds if that would make everything easier.
yeah, I think it's like 10-ish pounds is what the pseudopod can hold.
Okay.
Like I just have to do it again. Like I can probably fit more in my body. I can extend.
Okay. So yeah, we'll make them 3 pounds so you can fit 4.
Okay.
Zur has 9 pounds of worm in his tummy.
That is true.
I mean, are we not doing phrasing anymore? Because phrasing.
I must take all slugs. Make fresh. Kitchen later. As soon as they're all in my body, I will go back over to Zur and Frylon and like kind of extend one out in the pseudopod and like, poor slug. Make good soup.
Hearty chunky soup for Zur.
Yeah, Frylon's gonna like open up his compartment again and just like start shaking around like a little martini shaker.
Obviously being careful not to slosh any out.
Right. I mean, I shut the door first.
Okay, so what would you guys like to do next?
Well, I'm gonna continue doing my little mambo here while I'm looking for the actual something that says the professor. So yeah, probably go into the P section.
Okay.
I would like to pick a random box and assume that it is the correct box. Just have me pick a random box. Like, I don't care which one you want me to pick.
Okay.
And I'm going to dedicate myself completely to that being the correct box because Zer can definitely read.
Perfect. You pick out a box, and it is the box.
I have the box for the professor. Zer has found the box.
Sir, have box. Amos have slugs.
I thought I had the slugs.
When Frylon takes slugs.
You said you extended the thing.
One to show you. Then I would have put it back.
Okay.
More slugs for Zer.
Yes, sir. Slugs.
I would like to. Can I pick up the box? Am I strong enough to pick up the box?
Oh, I totally assumed you did pick up the box.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, then I am. You already said so.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Is
What's
it a
in the
big
box?
Is it a
Uh,
big
it-
box or like a baby box?
I got 2 feet.
It's bigger than your screen.
2
I was gonna
feet.
say we could only see one of your hands.
I
so-
realized that,
it's
and
a
then
mystery.
I was like, words.
Yeah, like technically you'd be like, it's from here, and then like the other end is like the end of a shipping container. I had to change hands for my mic button.
No, it's just like a square box. Very, very square 2-foot box.
Good news, everyone! I found the box. And I start to head back to the ship with the box.
Amos
Okay.
would immediately follow. Sir, have box.
So you would follow and believe that he had the box, even though you know that he was lying about Frylon having the box earlier? I just need to clarify.
I would be too excited about making soup for the slugs. I probably really wasn't paying attention. I just assumed he has the box. I didn't read the box. Amos has slugs.
Okay, you follow Amos with the box, and I have a question. How translucent are you? And can you see these slugs in your pseudopod from outside of your body without you opening up that compartment?
I have a little bit of like kind of iridescent blue patches like on my head and shoulders and like back. Kind of like, you know how oil has like a sheen on like pavement or something, but like kind of like a iridescent blue. I'm orange, but what would you like me to roll how opaque I am?
No, I don't need you to roll. I want you to tell me how opaque you are.
Let's say I am like a 4 out of 10.
40%.
So 80%. Oh wait, no, 40%. I can't do math.
60% see-through.
How did you... That's 6 out of 10.
I
Oh,
was rolling.
you're thinking of it backwards the way I'm
Yeah.
thinking about it. I understand.
Yeah.
I got lost.
40% of me not see-through.
Okay, so so these rat workers, as you're walking outside, could definitely see the outlines of the slugs in there.
Oh, for sure. If I tucked my poncho like up into like the neck V,
You tuck it
because I'm wearing
down?
like a, huh?
What?
So I'm wearing like a triangle shaped poncho. It's probably like kind of blackish gray, and I have a belt around it, kind of like the Wild Wild West. You have like my
Yeah, you
pouches
definitely didn't
and
mention that
weapons and stuff.
earlier.
You're telling me 4023 ponchos are back in style?
Yeah,
All right.
I mentioned that I had a poncho, but I didn't describe it, so that's my bad.
Oh, describe it more now again.
It's a black poncho that comes out over my shoulders. Since I'm a little see-through and a blob, you know, it makes humans more comfortable if I wear more human-like clothes, but I don't like to be too restricted. And so under the poncho, I probably have a little bit of a belt. Think Wild Wild West style. It's got like my little laser pistol and a blowgun and a pouch of spell ingredients and anything else I'd need in there. So yeah, they from the side, maybe they could probably see my belly a little bit pooched out because that vacuole is full of slugs.
Okay, so as you're walking past them and they can see your slugs inside you, that's weird to say. Hang on, I gotta recover from that sentence. The rat you talked to before with the clipboard is like, oh, did you get all the slugs? You think we're safe to go in? Go back in?
Slugs, yes, slugs here, and I lift up my poncho so they can see the slugs.
No, put those back away. I don't need to see them.
Oh, okay. I cover my sluggy filled belly back and well, we found 6 slugs, 4 in belly, 2 in zer.
Their eyes just get extremely wide.
3 in Zer.
Oh, my bad. No, 3 in zer. Sorry. I'm not sure
So-
if that's all.
So Frylon, reading is hard, and he's going to cast prestidigitation to just make the box that he wants, like, come out of the shelves.
Okay. Which box do you want?
The one that I'm supposed to be here for.
The real one you're supposed to be here for?
Well, I'm just like in my, whenever I'm casting it, I'm like picturing the box that I came here for.
Okay. So you're facing the area that is facing the P's because you were looking for Professor. And from across the warehouse, a box just floats up and like floats across the room to you. And it's from the F's.
Oh yeah, he's got the silent letter in
The silent
Professor.
P.
Yeah, Professor.
You have acquired the box.
Cool. I'm just gonna start whistling my song again and then like walk back on the ship and yeah, like as soon as I'm on the ship, I'm just gonna press the autopilot and be like, oh, yeah, we're going.
Hopefully, the other 2 are on the ship. You guys
Means-
definitely have. You were headed to the ship before, so
Cor-
I just need to make sure you
correct.
guys actually got on the ship.
I don't know.
That is correct.
I was feeling a little sluggish, so did I make it?
Do you
Come
want to
on,
roll
C.
to see if you made it,
No, I
That
don't
or
was
do you
think
just
I
want to
made
say
it.
you made it?
That was so bad. I love it.
I probably made it, even kind of sloshing around.
Just like slithering in as the hatch is closing.
Yeah, you just managed to like whoop, as the autopilot begins to take off.
Just a little
And,
squelch.
And you guys are really lucky, and you managed to miss the space junk field on the way to Mars Vegas, where Amy is waiting for you to receive this package of the shipment of Quantanium.
I feel
So
like
yeah,
we should be gambling on Mars Vegas.
What did you say? I'm so sorry.
I feel like we should have done some gambling on Mars Vegas.
well, we're there now.
Wait, where were we just at? Were we not on Mars Vegas?
No,
No.
you were on Virgon 6.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
The warehouse.
Home of the Hogans with their poetry.
Yeah. So like as Frylon is carrying this box, Like as soon as he sees Amy, and he's like, "Amy, I got a package for you."
Oh,
It is the package that Zer picked out.
and you
What?
brought company.
Yeah, no, this is my package.
And so are each of you now holding a package? Because there are 3 packages, I'm pretty sure. Or is there 2?
There's 2, Wombo,
You
and then
took
the correct
one.
one.
No,
Yeah.
you brought a fake one. I brought a fake one.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
somebody
I
brought the
forgot.
real.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
I
So
forgot about Zer's package.
which package are we presenting to Amy?
Hmm. I'm gonna roll a d12. If it is 1 through 3, wait, no, 1 through 4, then it is it's Wombo.
Mhm.
If it is 4 through 9, right? Those are numbers. No, 5 through 9. Sorry.
Yeah, 5 through 9.
Then it is the correct one, and if it's 9 through 12, it is the Zer box.
So it would be 5 through 8, right?
I don't know. It's numbers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
5 through
But
8,
yeah.
9 through 12.
Yeah.
Because my luck, it would be a 9.
It's a 5, so it's the correct one.
Wow, you gave Amy the
That
correct
seems-
box.
That seems awfully sus.
She says, "Thanks. We really needed to keep stuff running around here."
What do you want us
And
to
the
do with these
lights
other 2
flicker.
boxes?
The lights flicker in the whole of Mars Vegas. She's like, "You better get back to the professor. You know he's got lots of work for you."
So, Amy, what do you want us to do with these other 2 boxes? Do we just get to keep those?
Those aren't my boxes. That's not my business.
Sweet. I'm just immediately like running back to the ship and tearing it open. Like, I hope it's a Game Boy.
Which box are you opening?
Wombo, of course.
It's a belt with a letter on it. It could be an M or it could be a W.
Oh yeah, I'm flipping it to the M.
Okay.
Like I put it on and then I flip it to the M.
There are a few buttons on this belt that are not labeled what they do.
Okay. Yeah, so as I flip it to the M, I'm just gonna press the biggest, shiniest one.
What are you pointing at?
What do you mean?
Like, what is your belt facing?
The captain's chair.
The captain's chair becomes mini.
Well, good thing I already pressed the autopilot.
Okay, so the autopilot takes you back to the Planet Express and you dock your ship. And as you do this, like as you enter the garage bay, a message plays and says, "Thank you for completing the Planet Express simulated training. You are now ready to be a full-time member of the Planet Express crew." And the simulation ends and you're back in the helmets.
I love the idea. I love the idea that the professor watched us like totally fuck that up the entire time. Was like, that'll work.
Very professor of him.
Yeah.
You got the
100%.
package where it's supposed to go. That's what matters.
Somehow.
I don't know how.
Dumb luck for sure.
I'm feeling my belly and wondering if the slugs are still there because I can't feel them anymore.
Why can't you feel them anymore?
Have we not woken up yet?
Oh no, you have. I'm an
Oh.
idiot.
Yeah, it took me a second to process as well.
Slugs.
Kay was like,
Slugs
Kay was
for
like, oh my
Zer.
god, this is turning into a horror movie.
No slug soup. I'm like just super sad. Like
Yeah, Farallon's like poking the spot where there were 2 little puncture marks, and it was just like, oh, a little
Because
squirmy.
Accordions cannot tell fiction from real. Zer is absolutely convinced that Amos made a delicious slug soup and ate it themselves and did not share it with Zer.
You can hold that grudge for the rest of your lives.
No,
Your time
no, Amos
working
is so
on the
upset.
Planet Express.
So upset that there's no slugs. There's no soup for Zer. There no soup.
No soup for Zer.
I wonder if I then wonder my mind goes back to the big sassy vending machine and wonder if she would have slug soup.
You know, I didn't ever expect to be sued by the soup Nazi or by Seinfeld, but here we are. 2 years in, that's a new achievement unlocked.
Yes.
Cool. So is that it?
That is it. You did it.
Sweet.
Good news, everyone!
You've completed training. Now you're ready for your real first mission.
Yeah, so I'm gonna like look for the nearest hat, and then I'm gonna write captain on it, but like misspelled.
It
And
says
then I just put it on my
Cappan.
head. Yeah, definitely. I just put it on my head. I'm like, okay, let's go.
Perfect. And we're good there.
Cool.
I don't have more
And
planned for another
I was
mission.
gonna say, like, did you want to say anything? Or
Thanks for coming to watch Futurama. It's very fun, and I like it. And
wow,
I
way
got told to say words, and now I can't think of any at all.
and you make it sound like you had so much fun.
No, it was fun.
I had a blast. That was
Yeah.
hilarious.
I
You guys
definitely
completed
think
Pest.
I definitely
Vending machine was the goat.
yeah, vending machine is our next like quest for sure. So I mean, I still think that we need to, whether we do it streamed or just like play it in general, I do want to do another Star Wars. It would be awesome if we could do it and like put it up on YouTube if we don't stream it, but I'm down to stream it as well. But also I would love to do more Futurama. So yeah. Anyway,
It
so
was
yeah,
fun.
again, DM Rick, these are most of the normal Hammer of the Gods people for the main pod. So yeah, you can find me on Monday on the Cantrips and Coffee channel. I will be playing my awesome Thrycreen chat, who just leveled up and took a level of a different class. You'll have to show up to find out. It will definitely help him take more arms from random NPCs. So we'll see how that goes. Oh yeah, here in like a little bit, if you're not doing anything, DM Jeremy over on his channel, they'll be streaming Dragonlance tonight. I think this might be their last one for a little bit. But yeah, that's always a fun one. And then tomorrow night, no. Yeah, tomorrow night. I don't remember what day it is. Mistwalker's over on the Vactair channel. So go check out our friends. Yeah, that's all I got. So thanks for coming to stream, guys. And